I haven't been really feeling like myself lately. I'm back, and hopefully that way, depending on how everything keeps going. But at first, one of my friends, good family friends, taught it for 21 years. It once, and then it came back. Horribly, it took her like bucks, but she was really incredible woman, and she fought breast cancer like the bucks, but it happens, and back, and hopefully, but let's get into this video right now. Actually building. It's good to see that they're progressing and not on the offensive side, but on the defensive side, I'm still. I don't know. I hope he gets out of his like little shell, but I'm gonna explain something different little earlier into this. This might be a two-part, depending on how long this goes. My review, my and I think Oakland's gonna come up. Hopefully, hopefully they come up with the win and they beat. Have a good chance because I think our defense is gonna finally show up. They're finally gonna get to the court. Our corners are gonna make some good plays in awesome situations and giving us great field position. I have no worries about our offense. I think our offense is in the groove finally. Took them a while to gel together, but they're finally into it and they're finally back, like finally working together, and it's really good to see. Jack Del Rio. Jack Del Rio has done a lot. A lot of people complaining online, and it's really annoying. Like all the Derek Carr haters who say bench Derek Carr, saying start McGloin. McGloin's a good quarterback, but he's a starting quarterback. He had his chance. I know a lot of people are going to get pissed at me for this one. Derek Carr is our starting quarterback. He has the fundamentals, he has the skills, he has knowledge to be the starting quarterback and a leader. And obviously, he has a lot of impact on the team if he captains. Just, but Derek Carr has came a long way the first game, which he also had a pretty good game going for first quarter with six. Then last week came along and he completely let waited plays to develop. He didn't rush things. He overthrew a couple of passes, but that's gonna happen. Not every throw is gonna be perfect. And there's a field goal. Good. It's okay. I know we hate seeing field goals because we see so much. Sounds are really hard to come by, and us really know how hard it is to see a game like that. I think there's going to be another game like that this week as we face the Cleveland Browns. My key matchup that I want to look for is Derek Carr versus the Cleveland Browns secondary. Now, the secondary is of Cleveland fast with the leader of Joe Hayden. Hayden is a monster. He can cover, he's fast, and he has great hands for a defensive back. And he's dangerous. He's really dangerous. Derek Carr knows not to force anything around him. And I want to see Khalil Mack in the, again, offensive line. Khalil Mack and Aldon Smith. These two, I feel like, are going to get to the quarterback, and Khalil Mack is finally going to get into the groove. Back to the defensive end, and I feel that change coming this game. Good to see. I'll be happy to see it. I know us fans will be happy to see Khalil Mack get a sack, Aldon Smith get a sack, create down nervous and worried and force throws and force. I feel like our offense can get a good motivation going, and I feel like Latavius Murray is going. Cleveland does not have a good running defense. I think they're last, if I'm not mistaken, last in the league with rushing defense, and that's good for us. Because Latavius, what I like about him is that if there's a hole and there's a lineman right there, he'll just run right through it. That's good to see, because it's also bad to see because it could how to create good plays. He's big, strong, and he's has all the physicality to be a great asset and have a great season this year. Now, players that I love watching so far is Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper had a great game last week. Besides the two drop passes in the beginning, which he made up for it. Great to see that a rookie did so well against a pretty good Ravens defense. One of the best corners in the league. Other side with Crabtree. I don't know, but I like Crabtree. But again, hopefully he keeps up with what he's doing. Crabtree, at first I was like, I don't know, because I don't know if he's there just for the money. Because he did not want to be with us at the draft. He wanted to be in Cisco, but now I see that he actually really wants to play with us, and it's good to see. Now, I want to get into something that I'm going to try and do consistently, and that's my offensive defensive MVP. And I'm also going to add what my prediction of total yards, like stats and stuff like that. For defense, I think MVP for this game for defense, even though I kind of am worried about him, don't be surprised if he has a great game. I think DJ Hayden, it will have for a total of 6-6, forced fumble, 8 tackles. I know that's a really bold prediction because he can't really, but that's good because Josh McCown likes to force things, and DJ Hayden's pretty cool. That's what's good about him. He's fast, but if he plays to what he did in college and finally wakes up, don't be surprised if he's the MVP for defense. Now, offense. So I'm picking offensive MVP to. I think Latavius Murray is going to have a big day and I think he'll have around 100 133 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. And that'd be awesome to see, because what we really need, though, to get him to do that is a good offensive line. This offense goals and stop with the penalties. That's the biggest asset to us. That's our penalties. If we slow down, we'll be a lot better and have great position for Derek Carr to let the ball fly, create touchdowns, red zone, and win games. But now I'm going to get into my weekly game picks. I already picked for Thursday, but I'm doing a league, and I did pick the Giants to win it. But first game that I'm going to be picking Dallas. Dallas without Tony Romo, Dez Bryant, and maybe Jason Witten. He's still probable, but if he does, I don't think it's really going to. That's going to be one upset. New Orleans and Carolina. Breeze is not playing. He's out. So I have to go with Carolina for this one. And they haven't done anything this year. So I'm picking Carolina to win that game. Philadelphia and the Jets. I'm picking the Jets to beat Philadelphia. And that defense for the Jets is monstrous. Philadelphia is not showing any explosive. Today, I feel like Houston's going to get their first win in the battle him, as just like a lot of teams are going to be doing to him. Texans will pull that one off. Go to San Diego. This one's tough because I see them being pretty equal together, but I'm going to give the win to St. Louis and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has Le'Veon back. That offense already is monstrous. Now they get their key player back. And Jacksonville. I'm going to get laughed at for this. I don't care. It's a game pick. My boldest prediction of the season right now. Jacksonville beating New England at New England. Yes, you heard it here. If they win. So I think Jacksonville can pull it off. But if they do, it won't be an amazing score. It'll be by like 1 or a field goal. Baltimore. I feel like Baltimore is going to have a lot of fire under them and a lot of anger. So I'm going to pick Baltimore. Indianapolis and Tennessee. I think Indianapolis is finally going to get their first win and then start dangerous again. So that's my pick for that game. San Francisco, Arizona. I haven't seen really much from San Francisco's offense. Arizona's defense is really good, so I'm going with Arizona for that one. Chicago at Seattle. I'm picking Seattle to win against Chicago. They got Cam Chancellor back, and that offense is hopefully going to be using Graham, and if they do, that will lead them to the victory. Buffalo, Miami. I'm picking Buffalo for beating Miami. Buffalo is still a good team. And Buffalo for that one. Denver at Detroit. Yes, again, Denver is going to win. And the last game of the week, Kansas City at home, and Green Bay, tough to beat at home. That's my game picks and the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry, but I'm back. And thank